A very warm welcome to all our viewers joining us live. We are all set for an exciting clash today. It's the mighty SportyGo Giants locking horns with the fierce and the fearless Scorpions. So we are getting this beautiful broadcasting thing, this thrilling encounter live on YouTube, and you're watching it right here on SportyGo. So this promises to be a high voltage contest in this division. So Giants known for their explosive batting lineup and disciplined bowling attack we have seen earlier in the last few weeks back ago. So we'll be looking to dominate early on, but the Scorpions no strangers to pressure to that strategy on their opponent. Everything is all set. The atmosphere is good, and the conditions looks better right now. So now we are ready to see the first delivery of this match. Have the firepower to sting back hard, especially in the middle overs. Let's see how this first 6 overs of power play is going to be done and dusted by the batting side. And also, their opponent looks very strong and predetermined. So the teams are out, and we have seen that warm up kind of thing earlier before. The conditions looks good right now. The crowd slowly building up, and we are just a moments away from the very first ball. So stay tuned because this one is going to be an electric one now. And big kudos go to the director of SportyGo, Mr. Dharmichan Buleva, on bringing this beautiful broadcasting thing to all the spectators and the listeners who are watching this match. And also, we spoke about many more insights for the SportyGo in the last few weeks. And the first ball came from the bowler right through the defense. So brilliant setup, and the equal amount of pressure is building up with the batting side. Two openers already. The first ball we have seen that came from the pace up, and the wicket keeper behind the stumps, and good some fielding adjustments has been set up with the bowler to dismiss these two batters. So that may be the key point we have to scintillate and have to think from the bowler's perspective. Being able to come up with some creative ideas. And we have seen this pacer taking some early wickets for his side. Beautiful jump and release and getting that extra bit of bounce. That's absolutely a fascinating one to watch out in the very first over, getting that extra bit of bounce and putting the short ball to the left-hander. One more piece of delivery, the same kind of rhythm. So that's a short ball to the left-hander, rising awkwardly. He ducks just in time. Good aggressive intent from the bowler. So as of now, yes, the umpire given the indication 1 over 1 bounce, back shot and quick to the lefty, testing him with the bounce. That's the real heat from the bowler. Sharp and steady mind. He's got the good run up and an aggressive pace. So far, they're telling that no runs came from the batting side, but this delivery, the first runs on the board. That's clever bowling. That's clever piece of bowling in the very first over from him, attacking the batter right through to the stumps. So this time bowls little bit offside the off stump. SportyGo Giants. As of now, no big runs on the board after the first over. Dashil Sirla and Adiyant Chandrasekhar. So both two openers started the thing for the batting side. And Arjun, the bowler we have seen in the first over, came right through the stems. A cautious start from the SportyGo, the batters, so they are taking their time to settle in, not many risks in the first over. So this power play is going to be a crucial factor in this shorter format game. But they will need to shift gears soon. This T20 contest is going to be a lovable one to watch out. Absolutely something, a fascinating one. And we've seen the pacer Arjun bowled a lovely piece of bowling effort in the very first over in this game. And they've started the thing with some brightness. Absolute electric. And then the intensity is going literally good so far in this game. Left arm spinner in the very second over. Wow. Something an impressive one and delightful to watch out. This the new ball is doing a bit and carrying nicely to the keeper. Just enough for a seam and swing and offer in the first over. So this is where the bowlers need to make it count. And this says green wicket. Might be a bit turning and quite a balanced one for the batters to score the runs. And luckily they would might be thinking to put a competitive total on the scoreboard to ask that big target on their opponent. Scorpien played nicely. That's an elegant shot from the batter through side, and a couple of runs. I think it should be a no ball signal. Yes, it's going to be a free hit. Free hit caution given to the batter. So now he's got the full license to hit the ball wherever you want in this ground. And there he goes with the big shot. Played down the ground. And the big Shout came from the fielder's point to stop the ball immediately. Excellent stuff from the bowling unit of Scorpien. And they literally want to try to stop the runs immediately. Absolutely fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic one from the batter. And that clears the fence. First six, but not happened in the free hit delivery. It happened after the free hit ball came from the bowler. So justice for the batter. And he is proven. He is a big unit. Nicely defended. And this ball is not going anywhere from that area. Good amount of runs came in this over. $16 runs almost came for the SportyGo. Luckily, it happened in the 2 overs. First over, the same bowler who bowled the first over who is coming to bowl the same left-hander. It looks like the combinations, how it's going to be work. The right-left tricky combinations we have seen so many times. It's been a great battle. And it's not an easy one for the right-arm pacer, a bowler like Harjun. You can't get the batter easily out. So there should be the plan he need to bring out from his game. And he's got that skill, the improvement and the game development, more number of the practices which he did, the n number of the quality deliveries which he bowled inside the nets. And this will bring the standard. And it all falls under the improvisation of your game, bringing the whole quality and skill towards the game of cricket. Brilliant shot towards the offside, driven in that area. That's the quality of this batter. Oh, 3 runs. Great running between the wickets from these 2 batters. Darshan, and he might be the happy man. And they've got that energy to run for the ball immediately. First over, they started very slowly. In second over, they attacked the spinner and now edged, and that goes past the wicketkeeper. Quick runs. And just have to check whether the ball kissing the boundary ropes or not. No. Bias. Played through the same cover, that same area, and it almost looks like the same spot. Should be boundary. Yes, it is. That force came from the batter. Immediate reaction towards the ball. The openers are showing clear intent, looking to rotate strike early and punish anything loose. They want to set the tone right from the very ball one. Not all the deliveries bowled by the Scorpien will be attacked by a SportyGo Giants, but they are looking for the clarity and that output. So far, the execution and the implementation is going literally very well and good. One more time, 2 at the same spot. Again, the intent shown from the same batter, but this time it just pushes for the single. So which means he will keep the strike to play the next over. The same spin over bowled the second over. He's back into the attack. The end number of the deliveries which he bowled in this over, but lovely to see this young talent performing on a big stage, and quite a surprising one to finish off this over. Not so many runs conceded by this bowler. But SportyGo Giants, all eyes on there. The opening pair. It's been a scintillating stuff from this quality batters. The aggressive intent have come out, all guns blazing, positive footwork. And if you have seen how they handle the short balls, the shorter delivery, the clean shots, and the clear message to the opposition, so why they are proving they are so stronger? They are so smart, taking the time, finding the gaps, and building a strong base intent is there. But it should be a measured one, and luckily, no point of contact between the bat and ball, and you should be very, very careful on handling this pacer. Wide. Big one came from this bowler, and it went almost long wider. 38 runs so far, and seems to be a great starter from the SportyGo Giants. Rudransh, the bowler. Perfection. That's a perfection from him. Adiantos on the another end, 4 of 12. The batter was giving a big company with Dutchil. He's on 24 of 15. So far, there is no wicket has been lost by SportyGo Giants. You see that required runs which is coming for them in particular over the way they started this innings right from the very first delivery. They attack the paces and the spinners, and this is a quality cricketing shot up. Driven towards the offside. Rudransh. One more delivery to bowl in this over. He started off with the dot and came with the extra, and again the 2 dot deliveries. Darshil, he is looking at a good shape. 24 of 15. Right hand batter. It's a tall man. Usually the tall batters will get the reach and the height advantage. And what a shot! And that goes past the wicket. They find the fielder there. It is dropped. Fielder dropped the catch. Rudransh can't believe it. How this thing happened. That should have been taken, and I have to check whether the ball is hurting the fielder's hands a lot or not. They need the physio check immediately. So that's why that medical assistance is running towards him immediately. Yes, they need to go and have a check whether he is okay or not. Where that ball is hurting him. I didn't get the clear view from here. Maybe it might be hurting at his chest or his hands. I think he is okay. A number of the times we have discussed these injury concerns, right? They have the tournament, they have more matches yet to play, and they have to be very, very cautious on going for the ball immediately. Looks like there is something discomfort there. He's holding that injury. This injury concerns at this stage could really shift the momentum. And also, under the lights or under the sun, when you're taking the risky catches, you have to be very, very alert and cautious. Sometimes you may not get the vision and the perfection when you take that risky takes. That safe hands, that bucket hands has to come very sharp with your vision, and you have to go for the ball right at that moment. So finally, some good news that he is okay. Five overs got completed. SportyGo Giants 40 runs on the board for the loss of no wicket. Jatin will be the new bowler. Right arm pacer. Started off with the wide. Jatin. Darshil looks very strong. 25 of 16. Adyant 5 of 14. And in the last over, we have seen that surprise and that lucky factor that came for Darshil. taking a big edge. And finally, the ball came under the hands of the fielder, and he couldn't able to collect it properly. Yeah, so that's a mistake happened, but thank God he didn't get a big injury. So that's a brave effort. Uh, if I particularly want to talk about that, but the fielder, he put in the full dive to go for that catch, but looks like he's landed awkwardly. And this one came from the batter. Fantastic shot. It should be a boundary, I guess. That's a powerful strike. Stopped it near to the boundary ropes. So when that shot came through the perfection, you could have guessed it. Maybe that ball touching the boundary ropes. So coming back to the point on the last over, the fielder who dropped the catch might have hurt his shoulder or wrist. The physio came at right at that moment. So you have to admire the commitment and the dedication towards the game of cricket. But injuries like this can be very, very costly, both for the player and the team. So bringing that whole effort is always nice to see that. And what was that? An appeal came from the bowler. Jatin. Six overs have got completed, 48 on the board for the loss of no wicket. SportyGo Giants. The power play has got over Adyant and Harshil. These two openers have already set the tone. Again, the Rudrans, the bowler, wants to finish off his quota, so that's why he's continued to bowl his second over. So these two openers started off the innings for SportyGo Giants. As of now, everything is going well and good for them. Adyant and Dashil scoring the runs to set the foundation. Both look determined to give the team a strong start. Even the cricket expert says the same thing. In a shorter format game, you need to put that acceleration, and you have to take that start, and you have to bring that full momentum towards a game of cricket. So that start from Adyant and the Shield has given a lot of hope for SportyGo Giants to fight back very strong in this game. The numbers and the stats, whatever it may be, before this match or after this match, that's a different story. Short ball, and Dashil likes it very well, and definitely will use that. 4 boundary call straight away from the umpire. That's a great piece of hitting from him. Surprised to see this batter playing these shots. Tall batters use those shorter deliveries, and yes, he needs to bowl that length. That's a fuller one attempted from Rudransh. Deliveries like this, he needs to bowl. The intent and the impact shown from the batter, that's a brave choice. So as a bowler like Rudransh, going short to the tall batters like Darshil with the reach, they can ride the bounce and put those away. So short ball to tall batters can be risky. And this time to Adyant. And he tells that I can also play some shots for my side. So if not well directed, then it can easily be pulled off or punched off the back foot. So if you see both the batters, their footwork seems something pretty much an interesting one to watch out. And we are getting more insights and things to watch out. And it has to be noticed. Gentle defense came from Adyan. 7 got completed. SportyGo Giants already 50 on the board, so 58 for the loss of no wicket. T20 cricket has become a batter's paradise. So many times we have discussed about this thing. It takes a big aerial throw, chance for the fielder to take the catch, and finally he has taken it. Now, I'm the one who was keep on telling that T20 cricket truly is a batter's paradise. Flat pitches, quick outfields, and short bounce. What happened right now? That same bowler bowled that last over for his team. Scorpien, and they have got the first wicket in this game. So that Shale has to go back to the pavilion. First wicket came for Scorpien in this game. They have broken the partnership of this 50 runs in this game between these two batters. So which means they asked the new batter to come and play in this match. SportyGo Giants, after playing 7 overs almost in this game, they've lost the first wicket right now. Jatin gets the breakthrough. They tried with spinner and also now sticking back to the basics. Went to the game-changing bowler Jatin from Scorpien. Arim Ram, a new batter who joins out in the middle with Adyan. Edged, and that goes past the wicket keeper zone. And so it seems like they didn't keep the slip field up. They shot third man, it seems. So from here, how are they going to accelerate in this match? SportyGo Giants. Full toss one, but it is not going above the waist. And added runs for the batting side. Left-hander Adyan. So the onus is now on these two openers. The team needs a partnership, and it's time they convert this start into something meaningful. Runs must start flowing. A strong opening stand can set the tone. It's not just about serving, it's about building pressure back on the bowlers with smart scoring. To all the listeners and spectators who are watching this match, the device which you have in your hand right now, it's your mobile phone, and gone. I was talking something, but what happened? on the field right now is SportyGo Giants have lost another wicket. So which means the two openers, the set batters, have already gone back to the pavilion. So these two wickets came at the same over. Jutting the bowler who did the damage. One more breakthrough. SportyGo Giants slightly, they are in trouble right now, losing back-to-back wickets, back-to-back openers at the same over. The new batter joins out in the middle with Areen Ram is Singh. Down the leg side, Jatin. So Singh and Areen Ram have to start the thing from here, very new. Till 57, SportyGo Giants, they didn't lose any wicket, but one over they've lost the two wickets. Drama unfolds here. Both openers gone in the same over. That's a huge double blow for the Scorpien. And also, they've taken the blow. So just when things were settling, disaster strikes twice. The momentum has suddenly shifted. So that's why I've got a little bit confused. Like, why? That is a call from my end on SportyGo Giants. Why you lose the two wickets at a regular interval? The same over. One bowler, Jatin, who completely taken the game away from SportyGo Giants. Left arm spinner. Perfection. That's a perfection in his shot. So this left arm spinner angles, drifts, and now entering the contest. His left arm spin in play now, always a tricky customer, especially to the right-handers. Expect subtle variations over a period of this first 7 to 8 overs. Darshil and his co-partner Adyan were standing so strong for SportyGo Giants. And after the wicket of Darshil, you see the Pacers got little bit troubled on bowling to the new batter. But now Scorpien thought to go with the spinners to control, to restrict the runs. That's the possible options. So whatever they have in their pipeline, the bowlers which they have, that's an active one. Again, the spinner in action. 9 overs got completed. 62 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. SportyGo Giants. Arim Ram didn't open his account in this game so far. Singh, the same thing, which is getting continued with him also. Jovan, the bowler. See, after the fall of 2 wickets for SportyGo Giants, the batters didn't get that rhythm completely. So the game is already been in the upper hand on Scorpien, and they are trying to take the rest of the batters out immediately. Oh, great one! Really a great one from Joven. Spinner is doing exactly what the captain would have asked, building pressure, dot balls, and creating chances. And we have discussed about the same thing, like bowling the tight line, smart flight, and no freebies. The spinner is in complete control. This is quality spin bowling, choking the run flow and making the batters to take risk. Restricting the runs in the middle overs. It's not an easy one for as being a spinner. Tidy over from him. Something serious one to watch out. 10 overs got completed. SportyGo Giants 65 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. So it's time for the players to go have some drinks. The new batter joins. The same left-arm spinner is back into the attacker. So exceptional use of the surface. The spinner getting bounced and gripping the ball, making life difficult for the batters. Now they have to lock up the middle overs. The spinner is getting surprising bounce, tightening things up and beautifully. This is smart middle over bowling. Popping out of the crease and a chance for the wicket keeper to hit the stumps. Luckily, I think so. The batter is already in his luck mode. Maybe, I think so. So extracting the bounce, turning it just enough and not letting the batter settle. Playing on this condition. It's not an easy one, especially this green wicket. Plenty of grass on this wicket. It's a paradise for the pacers early on. In the first few overs we have seen. So this green top will offer movement of the seam and openers will need to be very, very watchful. And we have seen that quality also in the same game. So green wicket means the ball will zip through the bowlers, licking their lips. So this time the same bowler already did the damage on this game. 11 overs got completed in this game. 65 already on the board for SportyGo Giants for the loss of 2 wickets. Attacking right from the very first ball, bowls towards the offside, driven. Execution. That's the execution from the spinner. Spinners plays a crucial role in the middle overs because they slow down the pace of the game. And you'll see the relay on speed. Spinners use the flight, drift, and subtle variations to outthink the batter. Shot played by this batter. And I could see there is no bigger boundaries in sixes in the last few overs from SportyGo Giants. Jovan the bowler getting the next bit of bounce and using his height and reach very well. So far, this is the execution from SportyGo Giants. Harim Ram and Singh. You see, Harim Ram played 9 deliveries, didn't open his account in this game, and Singh 3 of 16. Full toss one, trying to hammer. That he didn't get that perfection. So they bring control, bowling tight lines, mixing up the pace and making batters take risks to score. That's exactly how pressure builds and wickets fail. Beautiful bowling from Jovan, especially in limited overs cricket when batters want to accelerate but the field is spread out. A good spinner keeps it tight and tempts mistakes. This is what the same thing happened in that last over we have seen from Jovan. Great control. And the best part, they don't need to take a wicket every ball. They're just building dot ball pressure is enough to trigger panic. Again, they want to go with the spinner. This is not the Jovan. Going with the left arm spinner, Vidhu. He's bowling his 3rd over. Singh and Harim Ram. They're playing more number of the dotted deliveries in the middle overs. So after the power play, no big runs scored by the batters. You see, the middle overs are all about game management, and that's where spinners shine. They choke the runs, force errors, and shift the momentum. They wanted the batters to commit the mistakes. Unlike the pacers, spinners don't rush the batters. They make them think. Every ball is a question. Not everyone asks the answer. A clever spinner can do whatever the team needs. It's a captain's best friend, a clever spinner. So he bowls dot deliveries, builds pressure, and brings in the fielding and the variation. So it looks like the textbook control. You often win matches in the middle phase, but not just by the wickets, but by stifling run flow. That's what the quality spin does. After a long, long time, we have seen the white ball came from the bowler of Scorpien. So watch how they bowl to their field. It's like a chessboard. Every dot ball is a setup. Every wicket is a well-earned one without. And we see Jovan on the screen. Catch it is the call. Simple chance for the fielder. Run out, I guess. No big indication from the straight umpire. And we have seen that non-striker taken his run little bit late towards his crease. Thankfully, I think he needs to say big thanks to the straight umpire also. So why the desperate run? Why that late run being taken by the batter who is standing at the non-striker's end? So questions like this coming to my mind and it's literally popping in my head. Runs are coming for SportyGo Giants. This has to be taken. And they want it badly. Thirteen got completed. So was 70 plus is already on the board for SportyGo Giants. Scorpien, they wanted to go with the spinners. It's turning to the spin option. Now, again and again, so far, the frustration is literally on the batting side. Arin Ram and Singh trying to convert the runs here. 13 already got completed, 73 for the loss of 2. So spinners coming into the attack, a tactical move to control the game and pick up crucial wickets. So Scorpien captain, they trust their spinners to tighten the screws and distribute the batter's rhythm. So it's turning to the spin options now, looking to slow down the run flow and build pressure in the middle overs. The spinner's spell here can change the momentum, especially on a pitch offering some turn. The ball will be turning and the batters will need to be very, very cautious against the spin attacker from Scorpien. Bowls through the offside. It's a flighted one now from this bowler. Duru, who already went for 20 runs in his 3 overs. Bowls down the leg side. Batters struggle to score the runs. They seem to be struggling to find the rhythm out here. Run scoring has become very, very difficult in this track. White signal given by the straight umpire. So the bowlers are really applying that pressure. Looks like the batters are having a tough time when they read the bowler. They're finding it hard to rotate the strike and build a partnership. The scoreboard is ticking slowly as the batters battle to get keep going in this game. Should be the same bowler, I guess. Johan. Yes, he keeps the ball in his hand right now. 14 got completed, 78 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. SportyGo Giants, Singh and Arim Ram. From here, how they gonna proceed? It's a question on batters how they gonna score the runs. Quick, and that powerful shot came from the batter, and he lost that wicket. So the field setup was right. Scorpien were looking like how to remove these two batters out. In fact, they played more number of the dot deliveries in the last few overs they played in this game. So that's a big wicket. What a brilliant delivery from Jovan, and he has taken that batter out. That's a crucial breakthrough. What a catch! Sharp and decisive. The bowler Johan celebrates, so he dusts the crowd. Wicket taken. So the scoreboard will show another wicket down. What a moment in this game. This over has been already been tested from Johanna. So reading the field, if we want to see on the batter's point of view, the key for the batters here to look for those gaps and rotate the strike. Smart batting is not just looking for boundaries but also milking the singles. So they have to use a power play. This is the time to make the most field restrictions are on. So they should capitalize. Openers need to stay positive and keep the scoreboard ticking. So quick footwork is the answer. Come down the track or rock back and punch it through. Use the crease very well. So they don't need to let the spinner settle. Not the brute force. It's all about timing. That one races to the fence. He threaded that through like a needle. Placement at its finest. Shot came from the batter. That ball went towards that area. So pressure can be built just with the smart running and look for those twos. So how these two batters partnerships have to grow with that good communication and calling between the wickets. It's about picking the right ball to go after that calculated aggression is a key. Johan turning out to be a long over. Perfection. After a so long time, that shot came from that left-hander, a full toss one. And does he get the boundary or not? No. It seems to be the tough fielding effort near to the boundary ropes. So some amount of runs came for the batting side in this over. (15) got completed, 83 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. . Kian, the new bowler, came into the attack to bowl Raman Singh. Here, the spinners play a crucial role on controlling restricted runs, have put a leash on the scoring tight lines, subtle variations, and building a pressure. This is where the spinners earn their value, dictating terms right in the middle pace, not just containment. Spinners are genuine wicket takers here. A flighted delivery or a deceptive turn in the backward is losing the wicket. So one moment of misjudgment and the pounce. Classic spinner's trap. Spinners can change the entire rhythm of a chase. A couple of quiet overs and suddenly the required rate climbs. You see that stuff from the batter. Oh, chance for the run out. The batter popping out of the crease, immediately coming for the ball when the pace is getting struggle to find the breakthrough. It's often the spinners who come in and strike. It's not just about the turn; it's the arm speed. When we see spinners doing an excellent job in this game, Kian, the angle, the drift, and the spinners bring into a whole new dimension. White call straight away from the umpire. So they are the middle over specialist. That subtle change in the spin. Batters can't get under it. That experience mixed with the heart. You see, this spin is gold. Absolutely what I can call. It's chance for the fielder. Why is he late? And what made the player to come for that ball very super late? He should have come a little bit earlier. The SportyGo Giants, they're losing a one more wicket. So two instances happened in one delivery. A chance for the fielder to go for the ball immediately. And the equal amount of opportunity for the run out. 16 got completed, 88 on the board for the loss of 3. 16.4 is on the progress. SportyGo Giants 689 already on the board for the loss of 4 due to 2 to go in this over. 26 runs just conceded in this bowling quarter today. Krishan will be the 2, the new man in from SportyGo Giants. So let's see what he's going to do in the next few overs. Singh, 3 of 7. We're almost at the death overs of this game. You see that pressure cooker situation for the batters is literally happening in this game. This is the pace where every dot ball feels like a dagger. $17 already got completed in this game, the first innings of this match. SportyGo Giants 89 already on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. Kian, the bowler who bowled the last over, is continue to bowl. So they are swinging hard, but connecting cleanly is proving to be the challenge. This is what I can tell in the perspective on batter's point of view. They really feel the pressure to find the boundaries. We can easily say that how many boundaries and sixes have been scored by SportyGo Giants in this game. They have to bring back the ideas like which they have lost in this game. So ball is discipline that pinpointing the Yorkers, a wide call from the umpire. So clever, slower balls. The bowlers are hitting the marks and the batters are running out of the answers of Kian. Again, the bounce came from him. The top quality death bowling and tight lines, good variation, and the batters are not just finding only the room. So if we see that difference between the risk versus reward, the scoreboard demands aggression, but wickets falling means one false shot can derail the innings. Batters are caught in 2 minds, play safe or go big, and that indecision is costing them this pressure also from the fielding department. So fielders are standing so sharp, boundary rides are quick, every run has to be earned at this stage. Even missed shots or being hunted down. There is no easy runs on offer here. Not all the ball which bowled by Kian didn't get that upper hand for the batter to play some shots. 18 got completed, 92 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. They want some runs immediately, and that's a desperate call from the batter. So the batters are taking the runs here for their side. Shot came from him, struck nicely, taps it gently and takes off the sharp call and the steal, a quick single. So soft hands placing it at the gap, and they are off like a flash. This is absolutely a great game awareness from both these batters. Just nudges it and runs hard. Excellent running between the wickets. Beautiful pace. This is what exactly I was just talking. When you bring your best bowler into the attack at the right time, and you have to execute properly rather than not making that mistake. Not much power in his bowling, but the intent was clear and quick single taken in the last ball. It's a responsibility. It is a responsibility now for the batters to score and get the runs for their side. And luckily to see this spell, this over from Arjun is bowling his third over in this game. Krishan, he didn't open his account. So two to go in this over. 95 is already on the board for SportyGo Giants. I think almost, about 12 to 13 overs being bowled by the Scorpien in this game. They've conceded at a matter of 30 to 35 runs. The n number of the deliveries and the overs which they have bowled in this game. So which means only the lesser amount of runs they have conceded in this game, Scorpien. And this is the thing will tell you why they are so strong, in which caliber they play this match. Scorpien, SportyGo Giants, they have lost another wicket. The beautiful catcher taken by the fielder. 96 for 5 down right now, SportyGo Giants. .1 is on the progress, already 98 on the board for the loss of 5 wickets. Flighted through the air and getting the extra bit of bounce, Kian. And he's literally turning this game. Spinners, they are great in action. They're searching for answers, but the bowling attack isn't giving an inch. This is turning into a real test of temperament for the batting side. Dot balls piling up, pressure mounting. Batters need to break the shackles. They're stuck in survival mode, need a partnership to rebuild, and they're trying to re-access the condition. They're thinking something very much brilliantly in this game. Also, flighted delivery. Two to go in this over. Arihan and Krishan. They are the two batters. Luckily, they were out in the middle for some amount of time. they couldn't able to achieve. Like, what is the one thing which is literally popping in their mind right now? They wanted conversion to score the runs. 100 already on the board for SportyGo Giants. They started off slowly, and in the middle overs, some amount of runs came for them. In fact, there is no big partnership, there is no big boundaries and sixes from them, and this ball is not going anywhere and not covering any big distance. One more to go from Kian. Yeah, half the point fielder. Non-striker wants that single badly and gone. So, which means this could be the wrap up of this first innings, this 10-20 overs contest from SportyGo Giants, finishing up with 101 for the loss of 6 wickets. So, which means Scorpien, while they come back, they have to score 102 in 20 overs. Let's see how this chase is gonna be for Scorpions. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back in another 5 minutes. 102 is the ask for Scorpien in this 120 balls. Davish and Jatin. So two openers, two batters are ready. Krishan, the bowler, have to start the proceedings for SportyGo Giants. Is there any miracle is going to happen? Is there any drama? This T20 cricketing action is already begin an hour back ago. We have seen how batters getting trouble and struggle to score the runs. And this quick runs, easy pickings, extra amount of runs for the batting side, Scorpions. So this is the T20 cricketing action, bringing all the live action only on YouTube. So a special thanks to SportyGo. They are the backbone. They are the back pillars of this broadcasting unit. And bringing all the live action to all the listeners and the spectators who are watching this match. A short ball, thrashed hit straight towards the hands of the fielder. The placement was right. In fact, they have kept the fielder out there. What a moment! What a moment in this game. Scorpien, they have lost the first wicket in the first over. A big credits and kudos go to the SportyGo Giants. 102 is the ask. Total they can chase confidently if they plan smart and keep wickets in hand. This could be the thought which I was about to tell right now. But what happened in the first over itself? A wicket for SportyGo Giants. This is turning out to be a big turnaround in this game. Not the expected one. Not the expected one from Scorpions. 4 for 1. Bal and Jatin. They need to plan and score runs in the next few overs. So they have to play till the longer period. Very, very close. Very close from Krishan, the bowler. So early blow for Scorpions as they lose their first wicket in the very first over. What a great start for the bowling side. SportyGo Giants bring an important bowler, a game-changing bowler to take an important wicket in the very first over. And the Pacers will definitely get their momentum. This pitch is actually a green wicket, offering a plenty of assistance to the bowlers inside the first 6 overs of the power play. So when you get the wickets, the momentum definitely will be coming in the favor of your side. So the ball is gripping well off the surface. The green wicket today is providing good bounce and movement, making it a challenging task for the batters to score the runs. Shot struck nicely, driven towards the offside. So with the ball seaming and swinging both ways, the Pacers getting that extra bounce and the movement as the ball is skidding off the green surface. So the seamers have the early advantage in this innings to take some crucial wicket. This wicket demands skill from the bowlers, especially from the fast bowlers who can use the seam effectively. This surface is a bit unforgiving for the batters. Any loose shot could lead to the trouble. The ball moving both in the air and off the pitch, where the patience and the technique from batters will be the key. So they have lost the opening pair, and now the number 3 and number 4 batters is being tested. One over got completed. Scorpions 5 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Now the batters approach to watch the ball and closely on this tricky wicket. It's all about playing with soft hands and leaving their deliveries outside the off stump, and they're looking to build their innings carefully, picking the right balls to score this green wicket. The batters might focus on the solid defense and rotate the strike. So taking this risky task is limited here. So smart shoe selection will be the key. So if the batters right now they're trying to negotiate the seam movement by playing late and close to the body, so the amount of shots which they play on the bowlers definitely will give easy runs for them, and shot played brilliantly. But I guess it has been stopped. They know the pitch is assisting the bowlers, so their approach is cautious yet positive. It's about adapting quickly and finding the gaps when the opportunity comes. This partnerships with patience and discipline to steady the innings. Played. Short ball was executed nicely to the batter, and that ball came right on his arc. Quality shot. Scorpien had lost an early wicket, so in a chase, but often happened due to the pressure of the target. Batters rushing their shots, misreading the bowlers, or failing to build the innings patiently. The batter is ready. A quality shot, which always separates a good bowler from a true champion, is a perfect blend of timing, technique, and the intent has been shown by the batter. Coming out of the crease, and the ball has landed safely. 9 runs is already on the board. No big runs for Scorpions in this game so far. 2.1 is on the progress. Krishan, the bowler. The bowler already picked up a wicket. He discontinued. Great display of skill and patience. The batters are steadily filing on the runs. And they are trying to build the momentum now, combining smart singles and with the well-placed boundaries. So runs have to flow freely as the batters pick the gaps and rotate the strike efficiently. with some crisp stroke play and smart running between the wickets. The batters are making this chase looks comfortable. One good partnership has to come for the batting side. Edged, and that goes faster towards that short third man fielder. So coming back to the point, the partnership is flourishing. It has to come. If that goes well, it will be a flourishing one as both batters take charge, putting pressure back on the bowlers. So when you bring back that momentum, batters definitely will really take control of the innings with the perfect blend of aggression and timing. They're finding the gaps effortlessly and punishing anything loose. Every stroke is being measured, every run well earned. This kind of batting puts tremendous pressure on the bowlers and the fielding side. It forces them to rethink the strategies and regroup to bowl tighter, which only opens up more scoring opportunities. And you see the confidence in their approach. They're not just swinging widely, they are picking the right deliveries to attack, using the depth of the crease and rotating the strike cleverly. This is the great platform, intelligent batting, the batters that builds a stronger platform. Same zone, no run. 11 already on the board for SportyGo. Looking to tie the lens on their opponent, the Scorpions. 3 overs got completed, 11 on the board for the loss of no wicket. For the loss of 1 wicket, Jatin and Ba. 6.5 is on the progress. Scorpions 38 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Singh, we have seen, is too handy with the bat today. Scintillating stuff in the batting side in the first innings. So now Raghav and Jatin looks good at the shape. But Jatin, some promising start, 13 over 17. And they wants to damage this over. The ball kept low and inside the power play. The batters have the perfect opportunity to lay a strong foundation. They're looking confident, punishing anything short or wide, and keeping this scoreboard ticking at the healthy clip. This is the pace where intent is key, and these batters are showing positive intent. Rotating the strike well and not hesitating to go after the loose delivery to maximize this power play and also this advantage. These batters are showing positive intent. The fielding side has to be very sharp here. Any misfields or loose balls can be costly as the batters are exploiting the space outside the inner circle with ease. There he goes with a bigger one, and that's the maximum came from the batter. You see that excitement in the batter's face, that approach and joy. They're playing with controlled aggression, ensuring that they don't lose any wickets here cheaply while still pushing the run rate up early in the innings. A great start we already seen in the power play and often sets the tone for the entire innings. Much needed runs for the Scorpion. One more shot. Catch it is the call from the bowler. Is he gone or not? The same shot, same spot. This time the fielder finds the delivery and have taken a simple catch. Not an easy one. Darshil, the bowler, a player, scoring some runs for his side today. Now he got the ball and finally has taken the wicket. An important wicket for SportyGo. Giant Scorpions lost another wicket, 45 for 3 right now. Scorpions losing wickets right now. When the situation goes tougher and bigger, consistency is the key to building momentum in a chase. And that's exactly where the Scorpions are falling short right now. So when wickets losing wicket, at the regular interval, not only breaks that rhythm. Aerial shoot. Played down the ground, but also puts immense pressure on the middle and the lower order. This T20 is a fast-paced game, but it still demands the discipline and consistency in shot selection, running between the wickets and game awareness. This is SportyGo under 15 TV League match between SportyGo Giants and Scorpions. Cricket match in a weekday. So what else you ask better than this? Short ball punished by the batter. So that's what separates a winning side from the rest. So every time they look set, they lose a wicket or they lack of consistency both in partnerships and the temperament. It's what hurting the Scorpions chase from the required run being asked from their opponent, SportyGo. So when you're chasing a modest total like 102, it's not about big shots. It's about staying in the game, rotating strike, and building the partnerships. Scorpien needed consistency more than a player today. 8 overs have already got completed, and still you see Scorpions 47 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Jatin 14 of 19. Ranch just a 1 run matters. Eight overs have already got completed, and the batters now have to switch the gears. The power play is done. The field is spreading up, and it's about smart cricket from here, rotating the strike, punishing the loose deliveries, and ensuring the wickets. It doesn't seems to be fall in clusters. A calculated approach is the need of the art. So, what's the study material from this 8 overs? So, you see the pressure is already building on the batting side. For them, it's quite an easy ask. Appeal came from the bowler. So the batters need to take some responsibility here. One of them must anchor while the others keep the scoreboard ticking. With the asking rate creeping up, the next few overs could define this chase. So 50-50, the task which has been already been completed by the done and dusted the batting side. In the amount of 102 is the ask. 50 runs already came for the batting side. Edged. I think so. I guess it's a big appeal from the bowler. Bowlers of SportyGo Giants wants wickets here. They are hunting for the wickets. A breakthrough here could shift the momentum completely. That's a white signal given by the straight umpire. They know 1 wicket can open up the floodgates, and they are tightening the screws with every delivery they bowl in this game. One good over with the breakthrough can bring them right back into the contest. The pressure is building. The bowlers sense an opportunity, and they are going all out to grab that crucial wicket. Nine overs got completed. 52 already on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Jatin 15 of 20. Rudranch 1 of 7. Wants to play a sweeper 1. So the pressure is building right now. The bowler sense an opportunity, and they're going all to go for the crucial wicket. So that is the only one thing which is literally popping in their mind right now. They have to go for the Darshil. Bowler who already picked up a wicket in this game, edged, and couple of bounces. And that goal past the two fielders. It cheated literally. 50 already on the board for Scorpions. So this is going like a 50-50 ask for both the sides. It's a perfectly balanced at this stage. One moment of brilliance, one mistake could swing it either way. This is what you call a nail biter. Both teams with an equal shot at victory. It's all about who holds that nerve from here. So we are heading into the business end with the no clear favorite. It's a 50-50 call, a proper hedge of the seat finish loading, bro, from this situation. Two more to go in this over. Dashil, who already went for 20 in his 3 overs. Leg spinner. Right on the slot. With much pace. That bowling attack from Dashil. One good thing for the batting side, Jatin 17 of 25. He needs to play till the longer period from here. 10 overs got completed, 53, 54 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. And we are back. So after the drinks break, there would have been the positive chat. The conversation's been good. If I'm not wrong, for SportyGo Giants, they want to take these 2 wickets as soon as is possible. So this game is still in the hands of both the sides. For Scorpien, this battle is still on for them. It's about holding the partnerships, one good stand, and they will be cruising towards the target. Already, the half of the job has been done and dusted in this match. So strike rotation is the key right now. No need to go for a big each and ball. Singles, doubles, and the hard boundary can take them home. So that composure. So many times we have discussed about this point, right? So bringing that composure, the Scorpien batters needs to be very calm with the gaps and keep the scoreboard ticking. So this is the middle overs where they needs to find out that steady material, and they have to win this match. This is the pace where smart cricket matters. Scorpien should look to consolidate and then explore in the last five. So running between the wickets can make a huge difference here. No room for lazy cricket now. The shot selection will decide this. If Scorpions keep it clean and they calculated, they are walking away with a win. It might have a lot more chance down the leg side. Easy call from the batter. The conversion of pushing singles into doubles, that's a brilliant running. A single turned into two. This is how we build pressure on the fielders. The quick licks between the wickets, turning ones into twos. These are the moments that shift the momentum. You need that excellent awareness from the batters. So not just power hitting, but smart cricket at its best. So that intent has to be shown, pushing hard for the second and keep the scoreboard ticking without taking as much as risky as possible. In tight chases, you need this kind of running. That is very golden one. Doubles like this win you games. Straight arm action, and here comes the same bowler. Bringing the pace, trying to get back his rhythm. Straight away, the very first ball which he bowled in this over, given as wide. So no boundaries, no problem. Keep the converting the singles. This is the top quality match. Awareness. $11 been bowled in this over match so far. 58 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Scorpions. Rudransh 2 and Jatin 18 of 29. Singh is bowling his third over. Played on the offside. It taken us a so long time for us to witness the batter playing a shot at that area. Chance for a run out. Immediate call and the desperate run from the non-striker. It seems that the batters are looking settled now. Big runs on the cards if they carry on like this. Both are tall batters. They are finding gaps with ease. Scorpions, the strong platform and a high scoring pace loading. This timing and placement and intent, everything clicking for the batters at the moment. And that's the pure elegance. The shot came from the batter. Maybe in that last week, I'm the one myself telling the same thing. The Singapore cricket is quietly building a solid foundation. Young talents are stepping up at the grassroots level, like under 11s or under 13 school circuits, and they're not just playing, and they're competing with the hunger and skill. The passion is very, very real, and the commitment is visible in how these kids train and play and perform under pressure. You look at the tournaments like not only the SportyGo League, and you realize the future of Singapore cricket is in good hands. We have seen many champions, we have seen many legends, and the promising cricketers who represented the Singapore in earlier days. You see the n number of the matches played in the domestic circuits and also in the international standards. If I want to talk about any particular player or any sports personality, in the likes of the director of SportyGo, Mr. Dharmishan Muleva, who played for two circuits, and also he represented Singapore and Karnataka. So coming in the favor of not only in the batting, not only at the batter's point of view, when you see how spinners are doing a great job in the middle overs, the same like that, the talented left arm spinners. And in today's game, we have seen in the first innings, spinners getting the full control, getting more dot balls, sharp paces, and fearless batters. There is some raw talent that just needs grooming and exposure and the consistency. So the Singapore Cricket Association is focusing more on the development programs, exchange tours, and structured age group tournaments. After once the match has got over, the management and the coaching staff and uh, the technicians and all the technical personalities who they are working for the represented the particular club, they give more insights to their players. So if this continues, we might just see more Singapore-based players making waves on the international associate cricket stage or even league cricket around the world. If if I see, in my point of view, you know, in the last month, I'm doing commentary. When I see a player like Samai or Kain, it's been so delightful to watch these youngsters performing on a big stage. So they have got a bright future. So cricket in Singapore may not yet be a mainstream sport like football, but with the rising facilities, this coaching standards and opportunities, careers in cricket, both and on-field and off-field, are now more possible than ever before. But what's exciting is seeing a symbol of how inclusive and promising Singapore cricketing future really is. The scoreboard is ticking for the batters, and they are so good with their intent in today's game. 77 already on the board for the loss of 3 wickets, and here comes a free hit opportunity for the batter, stepping out of the crease. Is he gone for the big one or not? And that's a boundary signal. So Jatin 25 of 36. What a lovely strike from him. Aryav turning out to be a long over to finish off. 14 overs got completed, 81 for the loss of 3 wickets, so which means they need 20 to 22 runs, which is left for the Scorpions to win this contest. Rudranj 12 of 21, Jatin 25 of 36. So yes, in the last over, I was keen on telling how the cricket development in Singapore, that they have produced more future stars popping out of the crease, dancing down the track and played that shot, 2 runs, easy pickings. So that improvisation of nurturing the young talents in Singapore, it isn't just about expat leagues anymore. You see how a player like Rashid Khan, Adil Rashid, or any T20 champion you take, Kieron Pollard, or any big stars, the legendary cricketers who perform very well in their standards. They played many grand leagues. So when you play grand leagues, when you play more number of matches, that brings that quality. So it's about home ground talent now. Kids who have grown up on this green mats, who have practiced under sun and floodlights, who are now dreaming bigger. Today we have seen a player who came towards the ball and he dropped that catch. Finally, we have seen that the ball hurting him. So we are seeing this under 11s, under 13s, and under 16s take the field with incredible discipline. So you need the discipline. These aren't just recreational cricketers. They're learning technique and adapting to formats and understanding the match situation. That's a big leap forward for a non-traditional cricketing nation. If I want to tell one point which makes me happy, you see, a couple of days back ago, in under 13 or under 11, if I'm not wrong, a player, a girl, Pushpa, who stood tall, came at that right moment for her side, played down the order, and she's shown that she has the talent, that she has that skill. No matter what knows, like, there is no one to worry about the gender here. So when a young girl walks out to bat confidently against the boys and puts a prize on a wicket, that's the progress we want. How lucky we are to witness this. The difference now is structure. Earlier, kids just played for fun. Now they are being mentored, coached, scouted. There are academies, high performance setups, and even cross-border opportunities with countries like Malaysia, India, and Australia. So, and the career path. So now this is the question which will be coming for the parents. So it's opening up. So whether it's representing Singapore at the ICC associate level, or playing franchise cricket in minor leagues, or even making it to professional coaching, umpiring, or content creation, whatever it might be, the cricket ecosystem is expanding. So social media also plays a role. I don't know whether if I could tell this thing. A single reel showcasing a unique talent can go viral and change a player's journey. If you take Suryavanshi, a player who performed very well in the IPL, that one hell of a match against the Gujarat Titans, fastest century by an Indian. So yes, coming back to the point, so content, visibility, and the digital recognition now go hand in hand with performance on the pitch. The goal isn't just to create cricketers. So it's to build the complete cricketing personalities, leaders, thinkers, strategizers, and Singapore, with its multicultural roots and international exposure, is perfectly placed to produce the cricketers who think globally but train locally. Easy. Ask for the batting side. Scorpions already 89 on the board for them, with the single 90 comes up. Rudransh 13 of 22, Jatin 30 of 42. Jatin is the same player in today's game. He bowled literally very well, and he picked up a wicket too, if I'm not wrong. So yes, that all-rounding performance came from Jatin. He's turning out to be the match winner. What a shot! Unbelievable hitting. Brilliant piece of mind from him, going towards the ball, and that's a clever strike. So it's been 2 hits away for Scorpions to win this game. They want to wrap up this match quickly as soon as possible. And all credit goes to Jatin. He is the only man standing tall for his team. And in fact, the SportyGo Giants, their plans didn't work out today very well. And it's quite similar. You see, a player like Jatin was performing very well for his wants his team to win this game. That's the aggression. And 3 runs, if I'm not wrong. Runs are coming very, very easily. And they're covering us as much as possible, this distance. One hit away for Scorpions to win this match. And it taken SportyGo Giants to reach 100 runs to play till the 20th over. But for Scorpions, they makes it easily. Right on the shot, and that is the perfection. That brilliant piece of hitting from this batter, Rudransh. Jatin, 37 of 44, got used to this ball. Seems like Jatin and Rudransh, they don't have that patience. And they do have that courage and determination towards the game of cricket. Brilliant batting again. And even if they push for the single, and you see that intent, bringing out that whole energy. Single to finish off this over. 16 got completed, 99 already on the board for Scorpions. One hit, a win for Scorpions. So we'll have to talk more on the batting unit partnership. Yes, partnership 1 for Scorpions. And that's a match. Seated cool, composed, and calculated. Now, it's been done and dusted. It went like a one-sided in pressure moments. It's not always the big shots, but the steady hands that matter most. This duo showed just that, a winning stand that turned the tide, from rebuilding the innings to control the chase. This partnership was a pillar of their victory. What I can tell from my end, short ball, a big bounce from the bowler. I guess he's not the same bowler who bowled the early overs. Jeevat, what is he doing for so long time for SportyGo Giants? When I see in my screen, he's just simply standing in this match. But now, the responsibility is being given to him. Like, okay, you can try something in this game. Shot! Absolutely a fascinating one to watch out. A lovely presence shown by the batter. This is what cricket is all about, the partnership that not only add runs but build belief. So with that single 100 already comes up for the Scorpions. One hit is away for the Scorpions to win this contest. So this goes a deserved win driven by understanding, timing and calm heads under pressure. Yes, I think so. Again, yes. With this shot, Scorpion winning this match, and that's it. What a victory. Partnership has won for Scorpions in today's game, and they have to go and give a big applause, and credit goes to for these two batters who played a fantastic game of cricket. Rudransh and Jatin, who played an important role, and it's a win. Scorpions cross the line in style, clinical chase, smart cricket, and a composed finish. A well-deserved victory, and they have completed and they have achieved this feat in just a matter of 16 overs. They lost only 3 wickets. So Scorpion winning this match by 7 wickets. What a victory. And what a match. This has been a great T20 cricketing action that we have witnessed here in this venue. Thank